in the sinful desires of their hearts to sexual immorality for the degrading of their bodies with one another. They exchange the truth of God for a lie and worship and self-created things rather than the Creator, who is forever praised. Amen.
Keep going.
Keep going. Because of this, God gave them over to shameful lusts. Even their women exchanged natural relationships for unnatural ones. In the same way, the men also abandoned natural relations with women and were inflamed with lust for one another. Men committed indecent acts with other men and received in themselves the due penalty for their perversion.
Okay. Of all the letters Paul wrote, of all the different churches, he wrote that to the Romans. Friends, let me bring a revelation here. Which of the denominations, which of the churches you've heard of their ministers abusing boys more than every other religion? Does that ring a bell?
Yes.
Paul wrote this to the Romans. And what church do you hear? It says what may be known of God. It's not that these people did not know. They knew, and then they keep deviating and deviating. And God is a God of justice. He pays back when you deliberately move away. And you hear the priest abusing boys. They have a whole investigation, but it's cloaked. We don't see it as anything. That's it right there. Because they knew God, they did not glorify Him as God, and they made images and God. And also in Timothy, it said they would be the ones that would forbid. They would forbid people from marrying. They will forbid them from eating fruit, certain foods, and all of that. Friends, these are people, they are people dedicated, worshiping, going and thinking they are serving God. We need to reach them. I was watching a documentary or the news someday about the Hindus, about the people in India worshiping cows, something that we should eat. They worshiping cows. They say cows are sacred, worshiping thing created by God, and they are worshiping. And worst of all, in some settings, these people are offering their children as sacrifice to please their gods. Friends, I come to tell you this morning, whether be it the god of Zeus, is it Zeus, or the Greek god, whether it be Diana, the goddess of Ephesus, whether it be Thor, the god of thunder, according to what they say, whatever the gods, the name of the gods, whether it be Baal or Dagon, these are all estuaries. You know what's an estuary? Who knows what's an estuary? You know, there's a river and it has branches. Those branches are called estuaries. The scripture says in Corinthians, it says if our gospel is hidden, it is hidden to them that are lost, whom the God of this world, there is a God of this world, friends,
has blinded.
He has blinded their eyes so that they would not believe. But because of our God consciousness, people goes to these places just to fulfill that God desire in us. And they are going to the wrong places. That is why God needs you and me who are witnesses. God needs you and me who have partaken of His goodness, of His mercy, of His love, and of His power to reach out to these people and tell them, listen, don't waste your time. There is a God that saves.
Amen.
There is a God that provides.
Amen.
There is a God that heals.
Amen.
His name is Jesus Christ.
Amen.
He is the great I am.
Amen.
He is the I am that I am.
Hallelujah.
When He appears to Moses, Moses said, Lord, what would I tell them? What is your name? He said, I am. Moses, if I begin to tell you I am who, we would be here for years and years. Just go and say I am. It means totally all. I am that I am. I am the God that saves. I am the God that heals. Friends, we need to take the healing, the message of God. But what do we do as believers? We ourselves, we have become either complacent or we don't know God at all. We come to the church, we don't know God. Because if you know God, you will know He's the God of love. God requires of you and me. He said, a new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another. By so, the people will see love attracts. But tell me, how many of us sitting here this morning are not talking to the next brother or sister? I would not want to go to a church like that. I would not want to go to your God. Because the world is the same thing. I might as well stay. Church, we are witnesses of God.
Amen.
And God has called us to testify of His goodness.
Amen.
We got to do it.
Hallelujah.
God bless you.
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Put your hands together for Jesus.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Father, thank you very much. That's a powerful word from God. It's time for us to hear, to collect our tithes and offerings. So, please, if you brought your tithes, come over and put it so we can do it quickly and notice some